Hello all, welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator soul. We are in not a good way, I guess you could say, after Saturday's stream, but that is okay. We still have a few machines in the repair bay. The Athena, both Timberwolves, and the Carnifex are getting patched up. And with the Carnifex loss of its bays, that's going to take a little bit of time to try and find some replacements. So let's swing by the store real quick before we do anything else. We did manage to get ourselves allied with Clan Wolf, so hopefully they do have some things for us. Ah, cool shot. Cool shot would be nice. But that's for people with money. We had a whole lot, and then we didn't. Laser AMS Clan would be very nice too. But we can't spend. For now, we must work. And work we shall. Let's see what's available for contracts. Hopefully Wolf's got some decent missions. Handsome Saracen. Urban environment. Capture base in an urban environment. Destroy base in the jungle. I don't know exactly what that's going to be for. We got Tenable Mouse. Attack and defend in the Highlands. He's Jade Falcon. That is good money and good chance for parts, but unfortunately a lot of our lance is actually not in the best of shape. So Wolf is not paying anything. Now that's the rough part. Now that one just begs for trouble. It is against local government. But that could mean anything from assaults to a whole bunch of flyers and vehicles with that low salvage rating. But in reality though, it's probably about the best thing we got. We can do 2.2, we'll do 1 choice pick and 5 random salvage. And we'll try to patch a little bit of our damaged reputation with Wolf after they completely laid us out in the last one. That leaves us with the ability, we have the Grasshopper and it is equipped to do things. We are going to clean up a little bit of the lance here. Is the Grasshopper the best thing at the moment? No. Again, that's where that cool shot or potentially something else goes. But she is kind of ready. Just a little on her tonnage. Just terrible heat efficiency. Yeah, 28 Delta. But in theory, she is ready to go. So with all the recoil from other weapons, Braver is going to be our pilot in the Grasshopper for now. Now we want to maybe get Mig in there, but there is a potential for better machines at the moment. And Mig is doing all right in the Rifleman. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Nigeria and Grasshopper, all under tonnage. That's all right. See everybody planet side. All right, let's see what we're playing with here. We got 2 pips on the board already. Potentially facing 3. And they're both together. We could drop behind them. The edge of the map. And at the moment, I'm only seeing, well, potential for 3 here. The question comes down to, where is a good spot to land? Honestly, if these two are going to be here and the third one's going to be here, we could probably engage this group. Let's get on the ground and see what we can do. And give it a minute to think here, and we shall see. Maybe a longer minute. There we go. Well, there's a Rhino FST, a Battlemaster Rogers, Warhammer 2C5, as the camera freaks right out. LRM Carrier G2, Marauder von Staskov, Thumper, oh, artillery piece, wonderful, Hunchback, and a Yellow Jacket. I'm not really seeing anyone else here, so that Thumper is going to be a problem, but maybe not for the bar guest. We'll find out.
Orders. Consider it done.
Nobody new has popped up yet, so it does indeed look like it's just the two lances. Well, that's a lot of medium lasers on that Battlemaster. ER, PPC, Streak, SRM2s. Oh, wow, that's a lot of Streak SRM2s as well. Okay, then. That's good to know. Warhammer. Twin Hyper Assault 20s. And 4 M Heavies. And a Streak SRM4. Ugh. I don't like you, Warhammer. I don't like you at all. LRM carriers, 3 LRM-15s and 2 AMS systems. Our Von Staskov, light AC-5, 2 medium lasers, twin ER PPCs. Sounds about right. How about our Rhino FST? Well, you got more LRMs than the carrier does. 2 LRM-20s, LRM-10, and 2 medium lasers. Hunchback in the rear, Ultra 20. Large pulse and a medium pulse. All clan variations. Thumper has Thumper artillery, but it seems to be disabled. That might actually be a boon in our favor. Yellow Jacket, you have Thunderbolts, quad missile pods, and bombs. I'm already missing the Karn effects. We'll make it work. So for those who missed the live stream on Saturday, some things may look a little bit different for our lineup. Most notably, the Wolves got completely shellacked. Not too bad. I guess the damage overall wasn't that bad, but the things that occurred. We had a headshot on the Battlecrow, which completely destroyed the cockpit. Good thing we have a torso mounted cockpit in the Battlecrow. The Timberwolf Great White
Standing by.
Took a daisy cutter directly to the cockpit. And unfortunately, Havoc, our brand new pilot, used to pilot the Barghast, started piloting the Great White. He did not enjoy that very much. Nor did he survive very long after that happened either. Then we had the Fujin and the Carnifex get knocked right out with some highly accurate gunfire.
Oh yeah.
Both taking shots to the rear armor and getting destroyed. Fujin walked away with just some crits. Unfortunately, the Carnifex kept all of its missile bays in the rear, and yeah, so now we got to replace all that stuff. So that's fun. Meantime, though, we're just shuffling, getting everything moved. The Yellow Jacket is moving, but not very fast. We are stacking up a little bit, but there's really, well, there's two ways we could have gone. I'm trying to entice this FST to peek around this corner so we can just completely obliterate him right off the bat.
Receiving you.
And the grasshopper! Not fully ready, half-baked, out of the oven, and brought to the battlefield.
Copy that.
But we'll see what she does. Marauder pushing. Warhammer 2C also pushing. Come on, Rhino, get around that corner. Yes! First catch of the day is up.
Skipper.
Continue to stack? Might as well.
Double time. Let's go.
Completely leaving all of our angels on for now.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Let's see what we got. Who's up? Hunchback in the rear. No shot. All right. Ooh, and a rifleman does indeed have a shot. Not the best, but it is damage if we can land some. That is a lot of frontal armor. So that's going to take some work. That looks like, yep, yellow jacket slowly making its way over.
Receiving you.
We could. It's probably just going to be a tag, isn't it? No, actually, we got everything else lined up on that one, too. Even better, there's actually a spot for us to maneuver around with some hard cover. If we do need it. That was a lot more accurate than I would have thought. And the pilot is now bleeding out. Well, that's a death sentence for him regardless. Battle Crow, let's get you up front and center here. Let's see, streaks are probably out of range, but they are not.
Confirmed.
They're just not going to fire on a 44% chance, though. Which
Receiving you.
is somewhat troubling.
Piece of cake.
All right, Mastodon. Give me tags. Nope. But your streaks did fire. Ah, spanking more off the turret again. Yeah, that's a lot of armor on the turret. I would like to not hit that, please. I don't think I'm going to get what I want. Nobody else is in range.
Acknowledged.
Even if I push up, no one else in range. Oh, long time it. Ooh, good hits. Warhammer's got no shots. Your turn 11. He is tanking our damage, and I don't like it.
Confirmed.
Well, if the angel's up, we should be getting some protection. That was actually a really high damage roll on those missiles. $102 armor left. Afterburner.
Yep.
He's just going to unload, and either our AMS is going to completely shut him down, or he's going to get a whole bunch of stray shots. I don't think there's any middle ground on this one. But we're pushing up and see if that gun really is disabled. So far, it does indeed seem so.
Yeah, Commander.
Longhorn is next up. I do not wish to expose you to anyone else just yet. I really don't want to use my anti-air just yet either. Hold on to the mines as well.
Roger that.
Well, that didn't hit. Phoenix missile did. But he is indeed going to get a turn to take a shot at us. Fingers crossed for AMS. Which didn't do much for the night, Jeer.
Damage is light.
I have like 5 AMS systems there. Come on, guys. Well, that was better.
Yes.
Braver. You got no shot.
Confirmed.
Lasher.
On you, Commander.
Well, if we were to take a shot here. It's a 30. A 28% chance. I think we got a kill. That was a rhino down.
Bang!
Quantity is a quality all its own. And 20. Again, was that the hunchback? It was the hunchback in the rear. I don't know what he's doing, just running away from everybody. At this point, I'm also not going to stop him. Hopefully someone can move into a better position here, because I do not wish to come around the corner and have to face all of this at once. It's a lot of firepower.
What's up, boss?
Big question, Fujin.
Just running.
That's a 45.
Roger.
Did not fire. You know, I'm going to reserve for everybody else to get a little closer. Ooh, okay, whatever that was. That'd be your quad missile or your Thunderbolt 20. Either way, it actually fired and missed.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Alright, Rifleman.
Gideon.
I know shot, but we got to push anyways. Do we want to drop buildings, maybe? We'll drop that one. Just to kind of free up our angle of sight here for a minute. We're going to reserve the rest. Battlemaster is not engaging.
Reserving action.
Same with the Marauder.
Waiting for my opening.
Warhammer's pulling back too. Smart moves. Get out of here. At that range, 10 invasion?
Double damage.
Well, yeah, you are the threat I thought you were then. And everybody's falling back. They don't want to engage me.
You hear me?
Except the Thumper, who has really no choice because all his weapon systems, or his long-range weapon system,
I
is
hear ya.
pretty much shot anyways. So that being the thing,
Pedal to the metal.
there are Thunders lined up. And with you guys so nicely stacked,
Commencing Alpha Strike.
we'll just mine the crap out of there. I know the Marauder has jump jets. We'll see if anyone else does.
Ready to rock. I got you.
Get everybody pushing. We're not going to take out that second building this turn.
I've got your back.
The fact that everybody else fell back kinda... Well, actually, they're not going to be able to engage
Affirmative.
next turn either, because they're going to have to push if they want to do that. So we'll knock the building down. Might give us eyes on for the flyer for next turn.
Ready for order.
If we don't get lucky. Oh, yeah, we do have eyes. That's out of range.
Roger.
Well, Niger, you're protected by 2 Angel ECMs. You still want to see if you're going to get tagged for bad stuff? That's a joke. You're going to get tagged for bad stuff anyways. That's your rule, Niger. Suffer extreme damage for no real reason.
Receiving you.
Now the Barg. Only have 1 shot. Might as well take it. We got mines out on the other guys. We don't want to screw with that. I could launch UAV. I haven't done that yet. Thumper, what's your armor? 880. So it's decent enough. Yeah, I'll launch the UAV. One more target for them to shoot at.
Commander?
Braver. Keep pushing. You'll get your day. You'll get your day sometime soon. Probably right around we get around this corner here. We have a nice shooting alley here. And that's the Hunchy just kind of doing back and forth foot leg work, I guess.
And I must answer.
That is direct line of sight. It's also directly behind the Jag.
Moving fast.
But I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Oh, that's the building. Do not want. I want that, which is significantly worse and directly in line with the back of the Jag. Shoot.
Yes,
And
Commander.
our flyer friend is going to get a turn here next. Niger. Well, Niger, you know the rules, front and center.
Affirmative.
Surely they can't get lucky with 2 bombs to a cockpit in 2 episodes in a row, can they? Oh, we cracked him, but he gets a turn anyways. No. Good with the rifleman. Thunderbolt missed.
Commander?
Let's get Mastodon. You got eyes on? Ooh, that's kind of a... That's kind of a hard thing to see. Let's see if we can knock this building the Yellow Jacket is hiding behind. Which one? This one?
I'm gonna make the sprint.
Hello, buddy.
I could do this all day.
There we go. Battle Crow. I'm gonna say, tell me you have a shot. You do, but it's extreme range.
Full throttle.
So you don't. UAV. We'll flank from the side a little bit here. No need to stick our necks out for everybody else to take a shot at us just yet. Battlemaster running through the minefield. Yeah,
Commander.
doing some damage.
Double time. Let's go.
Come on, give me a shot here.
Target acquired.
Both missed.
Negative damage.
Yellow Jacket's still up. All right. Warhammer also just kind of meandering through the mines. Marauder side shuffling. And Thumper being completely unable to engage. We should be able to pop the other M carrier this coming turn, I think.
Good to go.
Because he's annoying and I hate him so very much. So he gets to have a long dom shot.
Target confirmed.
Enjoy your splash damage. Yeah. And it did in fact destroy a couple mines. So
Confirmed.
let those other guys kind of dance there for a minute by themselves. And then we'll engage them.
Engaging target.
Oh, we actually managed to land that hit on the exposed side for the Yellow Jacket. That is the Yellow Jacket down.
Receiving you.
Kind of hung up and glitched there for a minute, but I'll take it. Where is... There we are.
No shooting, just running.
Jag-E. You should actually be still protected. So you're going to have to come out this way a little bit more if they want to engage. Can I kill an LRM carrier? You got him open. Turret and front. Okay. That's actually a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be. Switch back to standards. Oh, that's 1%. It's 1% for everybody. Gonna do swarm. Why is this so bad? Firing blind. Right.
Sound smart.
We won't bleed the ammunition on that.
Need something, Chief?
Grasshopper. Still kind of trying to get there. Keeping up with the pack is just... By the time it gets to be Braver's turn, it's already too late and everything else is either killed or still out of range. Rifleman will sidestep you.
Moving fast. Think you could probably do this better, Commander.
Punchy is slowly making his way downtown.
Yes, Commander.
Again, we'll kind of stay... We'll stay protected. Kill this carrier.
Target confirmed.
Carrier down.
It's go time. I hope we can salvage that.
All right, Braver.
How's it going?
You actually do have a shot. Finally, Braver has a shot.
Affirmative.
Let's see what this FCS champion does. This is actually not bad. 5 evasion, sprinting. Got size delta obstructed. Got medium range. Let's see if we can tickle him. We landed one hit. Of course, there's nothing he can really do unless he wants to actually come closer to engage. He's got 4 machine guns. And no artillery piece. UAV will move over the main group here next turn. We'll pick our target. Marauder still jumping.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, Casper, we're just going to have you walk over. Again, we're going to keep you protected.
Heading out. Firing at enemy.
And Soul, you can do a follow-up.
Copy that. You're on
That should be a thumper. And that is indeed. All right. Not bad. Between these guys, can I see what they're packing on the inside? Mad Mech, of course. Nothing really special in you. Warhammer. Where are you? Right there. Tell me what you have. You have nothing really special about you. Aside from the Hypersalt 20s. Oh, that would be something. That really would be something. Kind of wish we had enough parts to make those highly accurate and maybe get something kitted out on these Mark II. I keep on wanting to say Salvage Wolf, but it's not. We're going to reserve and let everybody else play their turn out here, just in case. There's just the Battle Master left. So, Cactus. Get you out of siege mode here.
Okay, throttle up.
And with everybody stacked so nicely together, let's start doing the softening work, shall we?
Copy that.
Everybody enjoy splash damage.
What are your orders, Skipper?
That is immediate work on the Warhammer.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed, no target.
And this guy is our main priority target.
Firing.
Getting work done.
I hear ya.
Carrier. You are still firing blind, aren't you? Yep.
Receiving you.
Longhorn. I am loath to get you to approach it. I want to ping it. I guess, how close can I get?
Understood.
That is under cover of buildings, and the ping is nowhere near it. Dang it. So we shall not.
Bye.
Chaos, I'm going to get you. You are in hard cover here.
Aye, aye.
Let's see if I can kind of get you sidestepping to engage that hunchback. Because he is very clearly trying to take a side street. And we're thinking.
Warriors, show them what you got.
Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, this is 7 evasion. Again, focusing on
Understood. Moving.
those Hyper Assault 20s hurt. Those twin ER PPCs are gonna suck. We've already started work on that lovely Warhammer, so vigilance up. Let's get into it. Tag landed. Perfect. Head hits. Well, I could do something really funny if I really wanted to. If I had the salvage choices, this would be kind of hilarious to do. Line them up. Battle Crow, I'm not worried about you. Keep your angel on and protect your allies. Give me pop a Warhammer. Not at that range. Punchy is the first to move. Meg.
Remember, tactics are greater than gunnery.
Meg actually has a shot here. Amazing. Not the best, but he doesn't need really much to work with. Not with that sensor suite he's running. Hyper Assault 20 crit. Arm, right torso, and center torso are open. PPC's out. Only one. He's standing in water. He didn't fire both. Because that was the Battle Master and not the Marauder, like I thought. Let us... Can I get them both here? Oh, right. I thought the range was a hex around it, too. No, it's directly under it. That is 100% my bad. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we are back. A hot minute here. The Warhammer's been damaged, and I want to try and follow up on that if I can. Braver. Braver, super hot.
I copy.
I can knock one PPC off. Drive the Gauss.
Confirmed.
Okay, landed the PPC shot. Not bad. Marauder's up, though. Let's see what he has. Over the battle crow. Landed one hit.
Barely a scratch.
Did you have lights? That really wasn't a whole lot of damage. About 50 damage. Yeah.
Commander.
Not the 75 I was expecting, but I'm also not going to complain too much. Hey, Jer.
Copy that.
The Marauder has so graciously placed himself in between us and the Warhammer. Let's see if we get lucky.
Target acquired.
Arm and torso off the Warhammer. I think that's a boom on the Warhammer itself. It is.
Mech destroyed.
Warhammer down.
Commander.
Well, we still haven't engaged anyone for accuracy, but we got these two together. Let's go ahead and use it. More work on the Marauder and the Battlemaster.
Waiting for
Longhorn. I think if I move you here, you are well within ping radius. All right.
Got a lock.
Get these guys locked up. Let's see if our missile carrier has a better chance.
Ready to rock.
We get working on the Marauder next. Vigilance for incoming fire.
Here we go.
Well, that was a crit on a bin of ammo. The right arm and right torso gone.
Receiving you.
Chaos, how do I want to approach this? I want to take this mask on. Get into hard cover.
Throttle down.
Perfect. There's a chance the Hunchy might be able to move far enough over to see me, but we'll see. Lasher.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That's a little better. What am I kidding? That's a lot better. Standard, please. On to the Marauder.
This should be good.
But that's a whole lot of
We
nothing.
can do this. Let's go.
Yep, really getting the feeling that regular LRMs, no good.
Oh, it's on now.
Specialty LRMs, like SAMs or Fast Cam or Thunders or Infernos, maybe might be the right call for LRMs. At least in a carrier platform.
Yeah.
Battlemaster's gonna go first. Turn 26. And I think the Marauder has one PPC left. Target switch, Battlemaster. I would like, if I possibly can,
Moving out.
Battlecrow might be able to take care of the Marauder himself.
Damn you for me.
I think so. That was a lot of reds. PSM destroyed, late furrow destroyed. Is he punching? He did. Marauder down. Battlemaster and Hunchback left. So, actually this has turned out pretty good.
Confirmed.
Solid hits. That should be a knock on the Battlemaster as well. Oh, the streaks are gone. Boo! And it indeed was not a knock.
Standing by.
Alright, Grasshopper, stand very still. You're still too hot to fire everything, but
Roger that.
you can still do that and get the knock. So yeah, definitely cooling issues on the Grasshopper, but we knew that way before. He's got 1 health left in the cockpit. Can I get him kicked out? That's probably going to blow everything up.
Bye-bye.
Engine destroyed. Foot destroyed. Ooh, actually, we may have actually gotten the pilot. Operator. You've already pinged, so let's go harass a hunchback, shall we? And he has indeed turned his big cannon to the side. Which is a little bit of a problem.
Full speed, no target.
I wonder, are we gonna hit our own UAV if we do this?
Got it.
We did not. Good splash on the 50-tonner, though.
I have been called, and I must answer.
No shot from anyone else.
Moving fast. Thinking could probably do this better.
Longhorn should be able to get into position, though. Let's cook up 10 evasion.
On my way. Double time.
Store the mines. We're about to send Chaos in. Close range. Good hit with the Gauss and the MI Heavy.
I'm at a long-range missile.
Standing by.
All right, what are we looking at for a fail chance of the mask? We're already at 6%. God. That's actually not too bad just by itself. It's in range for the micropulses. Light it all up.
No retreat. Target's taking a critical hit.
I think we did not disable the Ultra 20 completely. We did get a crit on it. I removed some of its ammunition. So those 2 bins on the other side, though. She is very much still combat active.
What can I do for you?
Flasher. See if we get lucky on our rolls.
Firing everything I've got.
About 1 hit. Just as. I don't know with that guy's initiative if we're going to be able to outmaneuver him before he gets a chance to take a swing at us again.
Boss.
So we'll go indirect with the Nightjar. More hits. And Dark Chaos does indeed get a turn before he does. Give me a kick. It's 96%. Give him a boot
Confirmed.
and knock him over.
Engage.
Good hit.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
No retreat. Target.
Hunchy down. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad.
Mission successful.
He gets us all right for cash. At least for a little bit. Then we could probably go ahead and buy that cool shot we were looking at. And we'll see what other kind of goodies happen to pop up our way for our 1 total pick we get. 1.748 after everything's paid up. There's going to be like minor armor damage. And we can't take anything, so we'll just disassemble everything. Wing-mounted bombs. I need more bays is what I need. Fortunately, only 120 survived. Slave units. Light engine. And Hypergauss ammo. 300 core. Another thumper artillery. I think we're good without Thunderbolt 20 potential. Not for any of our current builds, though. Now, the Hyper Assault. Yeah, if you just wouldn't roll as a group, you'd be all right. I don't see anything special for recoils or arm braces or anything else like that, so we're just going to avoid that. No artillery pieces. And with our financial situation, I think grabbing the double heatsink kit just for extra cash might not be that bad of an idea. Especially if we're going to immediately turn around and sell something. Or buy something, sorry. Don't need the carrier parts. Don't need the thumper. FCS standard, we already have 7 of. That can go. Sell that, and we will keep the ammo for the Thunderbolt 20. Balance the books really quick. Keep us in the black instead of being in the red. And then I'm going to buy something and completely screw that up, and it's just going to be wonderful. What can I say? So, kind of a funny story I was thinking about. We got 38,000 in 2 days for repairs. Perfect. With the Grasshopper, and I want to have a look at that before we go and do anything else aside from hitting up the store. Where's my cool shot? Yoink.
New equipment.
Very expensive, but very nice piece of kit. 50 cores. Just doing a quick once over here real quick before we go ahead and head back to the mech bay. Laser AMS.
New weapon systems available.
All right, to the mech bay. Really quick. Let's have a look at the Grasshopper. I wish there was 2 energy slots on this arm, so we could actually install PPCs, and away we go. Jump jets. I didn't use them, but that was entirely my fault. We have them installed for a reason. I have to get used to that. The Advanced Zoom Mark II would be really good for this machine, but it's the cooling that's a problem. Now I could counteract that by installing one of these, a Clan XL, and that would give us 8 tons back. Just pad the crap out of the torso. And we would be cooling. And with a 300 core, we get a little bit more movement. Don't want to put an FCS battle computer in here because the FCS champion's already installed. But then we can install the zoom. And make this a very accurate machine and get it on the field to start playing with it. And again, it's going to be highlighted. I know everyone's going to say this in the comments. Don't worry. I hear you. I hear you. Aerial assault. Plus 10% to damage to all attacks made after jumping. This machine should be jumping. Now that said, this machine should have a stability gyro in it. Obviously a plus or double plus should be better. Offset the stability issues caused by jumping constantly. Well, that would be an idea. I'm going to install one more jump jet. And it's just a sliver over. Overcooling with a -8 delta, so we're perfect. We are perfect. And we're gonna validate this. Wait. I have the wrong kit in here. Okay. We're gonna need a clan kit. Okay, well that sucks because with doubles, they're gonna eat up all the room, aren't they? Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna take a snapshot of this, and this is what the build is going to be once we go ahead and get ourselves another clan cooling system. So that way we can actually install the heat sinks we need. So, quick preview of what the grasshopper is going to look like. Yay! Let's get out of here. I gotta remember there's actually a save button there we could use. That's alright. I do have an image of it. I like to do things the hard way. Because why not? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we happen to have for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, by all means, please don't forget to hit all the like buttons and all the comment buttons and all the subscription buttons in case you haven't yet. Every little bit does help. As for other things for today, it's Monday. Best of luck, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, all.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high tech. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition is screwed. Give me manual controls now.